What's happening with it, man? Hey, man, we gonna talk about this situation one time, right? I usually don't address these type of situations because this just ain't my lane. It ain't really none of my business what another man doing with his woman. But everybody talking about it, so I'm gonna address the situation. You know, people want to know how I feel about the situation, and I'm gonna address it. Also, Bill Haney had a lot to say about the situation. We're gonna talk about that. Devin Haney, he came out and, let everybody know how he felt about the situation. So we just gonna address this whole situation. We gonna knock it down one time. Everybody been on Devin Haney helmet with the whole incident with the video came out with her on the phone with Young Thugger when Thugger was locked up, right? And we all know this stems from the whole Travis Hunter situation. It's like, now all these messy ass dudes want to act like women and jump on the bandwagon and, make videos and talk about what's going on with another man and his woman, right? Which, like I said, ain't really none of our business. But let's talk about it. And I'm going to give y'all my raw thoughts on this whole situation. For those who don't know, right? The Travis Hunter situation is a little extreme, I just feel about Travis Hunter, he a young cat, he only like 21 years old, and he just gonna have to learn, that's his business, he gonna have to learn. Do I think the woman gonna burn him for some money and down in the field? Probably so, but it happens to the best of them. You know what I'm saying? Travis ain't the only one. He ain't the first and he ain't the last. And the thing about it is most of these dudes that's coming out, saying they giving Travis Hunter advice, even the celebrities and the ex-football players and the current football players and basketball players and all of that, right? Them dudes is straight up tricks they self, right? So I feel like if you wanted to give him advice, do it in private. Hit that man up in private if you're a celebrity. For the rest of the dudes, man, I'm going to give y'all my thoughts on the situation and just segue into the Devin Haney, right? Because after that whole Travis Hunter situation or why it's going on, right? They done dug some dirt up on Devin Haney's wife, fiance, baby mama, whatever she is, right? And they didn't, I wouldn't even say no dirt, right? They done dug up an old video of when Young Thugger was locked up. We know Thugger was locked up for a few years, right? He just got out last month, right? After being in there over 2 years. And a video popped up, right? I don't even know why they would release this video, but a video popped up with him locked down, right? And he was on a video call with the woman that's now Devin Haney's wife or baby mama, right? And she telling him, y'all done seen it, she telling him, I only want you, I love you, and she crying to Thugger, and Thugger just looking at her like, yeah, whatever, you know what I'm saying? You know the game, he locked up, he telling probably multiple women all type of things, because he locked up at the time. We know how the game go. But anyway, right? So this video surfaces. Now, this same woman is married to Devin Haney. I'm hearing her and Devin is married and they got a baby on the way. So we already know what happens next. All these trolls, all these dudes get online, right? They all down Twitter on Devin Haney helmet. They making videos. Ha ha ha. Devin got a whore and look at his baby mama. He thought he had one and laughing and all of that, right? When now we've heard that was old, right? That was before she even knew Devin. But regardless of all of that, whether it's old or whether it happened yesterday, the fact of the matter is, let's just keep it a buck. Most of y'all dudes that's coming out talking about it, hee hee ha ha, pointing the finger, laughing, and before y'all even start saying anything, I'm not a Devin Haney fan. Right? This is just on some real peace shit, right? I'm not no Devin Haney fan, but the most of these dudes is coming out laughing, pointing the fingers on all that hee hee ha ha, look at him and look at her and all of that, man. Most of y'all dudes, right? If you do got a woman, she probably laid up somewhere right now getting ran through, and she finna come home, kiss you in your mouth, right? Tell you how much she love you, and you don't even have no idea what she been doing all day, right? The other ones, y'all ain't even got no woman, right? Y'all sitting up behind a computer and got all the time on your hand, right? Because you ain't got no woman. And then most of y'all is paying for the pee, right? You're just tricks. So to be talking about what this man doing, my whole thing is y'all need to focus on what y'all doing and what your woman doing. Because let's just keep it real. If you really, really been out here at some point in time messing with different women and all of that, man, you didn't have a woman, right, that was laid up with another dude and you found out about it and you was hurt about it. Every real one that went through some shit like that. If you ain't went through no shit like that, like I said, you probably one of them ones that's sitting home, right, can't get no women, ain't got no woman, that's behind a computer typing. Let's just keep it a buck. So this is why I don't talk about situations like this. And let me say something, man. It's a lot of Gervonta Davis fans that's all over the internet trolling Devin about this situation. But the funny thing is that y'all ain't had nothing to say when the video surfaced, when Gervonta Davis was acting tender. Yeah, he was a tender dick because he was mad and went and choked his woman out at a basketball game. And y'all said it ain't had nothing to say. I didn't say nothing about it because, like I said, I don't cover things like that. That ain't none of my business. You right? I don't get in grown men business and what they got going on with their woman because I really don't care what they got going on with their woman. But like I said, man, y'all didn't have nothing to say about that, right? And he was acting tender as hell, right? Crashing out and choking the woman out at a basketball game, but y'all ain't had nothing to say about that, right? Clarissa Shields came and did a whole video and told the whole story about how Floyd was there, everybody was there, and he got to punching on the girl. She was like, yeah, he was punching her, right? Punching on her like she was a man. But y'all ain't say nothing about that. So my whole thing is keep the same energy. So a lot of y'all same dudes is on the internet trolling Devin and his wife or baby mama or whatever she is, right? But ain't had nothing to say about that. So if you gonna say something, well, say something about all of it and keep the same energy. Or don't say nothing about it at all. That's all I'm saying. Because quite frankly, being a man, you shouldn't be gossiping about ish like this anyway. You know what I'm talking about? Because like I already told y'all, most of y'all, a lot of y'all girls is laid up right now. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah, that's just how I feel about this situation, man. Let Devin Haney and Travis Hunter, whatever woman they with, you know what I'm saying, whatever they got to deal with, let them deal with that. Focus on what your woman doing and what y'all got to deal with. That's it, man. That's all. So yeah, and as far as Bill, you know, Bill said, hey, look, she chose him. You know, because Young Thug came out and he talked about the situation, talking about, look, man, there was some old people just trying to bring stuff up on the internet. But then he came back and he was like, you know what I'm saying? I can have her whenever I want to. You know what I'm saying? If I wanted her, I can have her. And I mean, a lot of these women like that boxers and rappers get that's already off in the industry messing with industry dudes. Yeah, they be passed around. We all know that. Maybe he could have her. It ain't none of my business if he can or if he can't. But like Bill said, hey, she chose him. She chose Devin. She chose up. So it is what it is, man. Let them deal with that. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about it. Drop a comment in the comment section. Make sure you hit my like button, subscribe to the channel, and y'all already know how I do. Tego talking that boxing again, and I'm gone.